Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time my niggas talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga. Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time a nigga talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga.
Popping bottles and popping models before the IG. Blowing this green, my bitch better than poison ivy. I got that itch. Real nigga, how you define me? Fever pitch, I'm slick Rick back in the 90s. I got my patch on, used to fly all my packs home. Only personal smoke, die before it was well known. I'm talking Cali, San Fernando Valley gas, homie. Rain pulled up on me, had like 7 strands on me, no cap. These bars, I'm the captain of my shit. In fact, my niggas out, moving all type of shit. Eat up or be a hungry nigga. That ain't my forte. Lyrical slaughter, my mama said, I'm Bobby Boucher. They ain't gon' like me, I'm Donald minus the toupee. With the guarantee, and I got my niggas on 3-way. A quick call, the king is sick, it's go time. I don't beg for stripes, nigga, I earn mine.
Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time my niggas talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga. Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time a nigga talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga.
Trophy case they loaded, if I'm being humble. Man, my flow got splashed like 11 puddles. After school detention, you don't want no trouble. The way these bodies piling up, did somebody fumble? Stand over the body, let me ask you something. Stash the money in the oven, couple racks or something. Water main broke, so she called the plumber. Started poking shorty back like an acupuncture. Man, my appetite for money got me fat as fuck. Y'all be laughing to the bank, I'll be mad as fuck. In this game, it's one drive, you better cash in. Either you go run to death, somebody pass in. That sound tragic. Man, forget the casket. Skip the funeral arrangements and city taxes. Had to check my tax bracket. I'm gaining traction. And I still got my trophies, then you whack rappers.
Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time my niggas talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga. Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time a nigga talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat What I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga. Emerged from the freestyles in North Flame basement. King, nigga, we don't even walk up on the same pavement. Fence with it. Even if I crash, I'm still great. Strapped up, picture Bokeem running through them gates. I'm telling you, brother to brother. Now can you relate? Well, only big dollar amounts can restore the faith. Now it's scary hours amongst us. My hunger, it was a come up. Flow shine is when the sun up. Green Hoopers in the cart move fast, so that's a wonder. Call it Alex Felix number, how it run up. I'm the son in the east of 5. I'm just waiting for my come up. Listen up, I'm Max, and I ain't just talking about my dream. An outcast, I threw 3 stacks to get that blue dream. Y'all shit me up. Said, nigga, you think you nice with them schemes? I told them if I'm on the scene, I close a caption for the team. Listen, I tripled up twice. Image MJ with the green. The hook set our greatness up. Yet none of our names be Kareem. Now it's trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time my niggas talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The rate's going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gonna eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga. Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time a nigga talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The rate's going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gonna eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga.
Yeah. What up? Y'all already know it's your brother, Virtual Berry, aka Stats with the Fact. What's happening, babe? Mr. O, what's happening, Joe? My nigga from Chicago, what happening, Joe? The cynical one, what's good with you, brother? Long time no see. Right? My homie, the cynical one, tapping in. You did, tapping in. What's good with y'all brothers, man? You already know what it is, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share, of course, on your social engineering. And we here, man, right? And we gonna get to it. You know what I'm saying? My brother King L's about to pop in here momentarily, and we about to get straight to it, Jack. What's good with everybody? How y'all doing today? How you doing? How your mama doing, man? You know? How your family doing, man? It's a beautiful day, hot across the country, heat wave. We all experiencing it. All experiencing it. You know, we all experiencing it. You know, currently right now in my city of Columbus, Ohio, it is 90 degrees, but it's 87 degrees, but it feel like it's 93 degrees outside. So, you know, let's just say I ain't out in that, you know, and it's going to be a scorcher for the rest of the week, man. Scorcher, 90 plus degree temps. It's supposed to rain here shortly, I guess. Or it was raining, or it's raining right now, according to the damn forecast. I ain't heard it or seen it, but you know, whatever. But yeah, we about to get straight to it, man. On the way from my brother King L to tap in. Everybody else as well. You know what I'm talking about? You already know what it is. It's Tuesday, man. Tuesday night wrap up. E.N.E all day, every day, no days off. XL Pro, what's happening, man? Right? My brother XL Pro in the building. You already know what it is, man. We about to get to it, man. Sports Tuesday. Y'all see what my brother XL Pro is on, man. Sit up there, smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the community, and sock it to my pocket like a Toledo rocket. You hear me? Support your interest, man. Support your interest. Contribute to your interest. Super chat, super thanks, super gift, super like, all of that. Super. 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 You did? But yeah, though, y'all, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. You know, lots of stuff to talk about tonight. And we definitely going to get straight to it. You know what I'm talking about? Definitely going to get straight to it. And, yeah, man. Let me pull this up on the screen for y'all real quickly. All right. We'll put this up on the screen for y'all real quickly. So y'all can just have something to look at. You feel me? While we wait for our brother King Els to tap in. You know what I'm saying? And as y'all know, world champions, Oklahoma City Thunder, you understand me, defeats the Indianapolis Pacers 103-91 in this year's 2025 NBA Finals. Beautiful game, classic game, historic game, monumental game, and we're going to get straight to it, man. You know what I mean? You did. Now, I know a lot of people was rooting for Indianapolis. Hey, I'm rooting for both teams, to be honest with you, man. Two underdog teams. OKC being a new franchise. First title in franchise history. You know, that's monumental in itself right there. You feel me? That's some historical type shit right there. So shout out to OKC for that. Shout out to Indianapolis. You feel me? Shout out to all the players who participated in the final this year, man. It's a blessing just to be there, man. It's just the you know what I'm saying? It's the icing on the cake, as they say, to win the championship, though. You know what I'm talking about? Shouts out to OKC for a beautiful season, beautiful playoffs, and to culminate it all at the end with the dub for the series 4-3 over the Indianapolis Pacers. And we're going to get straight to it, like, you need, what we call this nigga King Els, man. All right. Call this dude, man. We calling King Els right now, man. Uh-oh. Oh. Well, L's not answering his phone. You know, hopefully everything is cool. Pretty sure it is. He just ain't tapping in yet. But while we wait on King Els, what we are going to do is, right, we're going to listen to some more E.N.E. You did tap in, walk with us. Shout out to them. Another good fight.
News.
Shout out to OKC. Yeah. Takes a lot to
Ferno spaz on this motherfucker.
Ha. E.N.E. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. It's harder to sleep. At nighttime I plan. In the daytime I execute plan. Watch the advance, split it with fan. Single, we nothing, play beaches on sand. Check the expand, we built up the brand. Came a long way from shaving the grass. Shout out to the most high, bruh. Out of motivations out the mud. Now when I leave, I'm out of touch. This out more like turn it up. Major diff between love and lust. At the end, all start with trust. Like Lou Haynes up in them shorts. Played it wet like I'm on the coast. This hit mount, no bragging boast. Different respect like bread and toast. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true.
Sometimes we win, but I never lose. Accepting defeat, excuse me, refuse. Lyrically spit, just one of my rules. All in my zone like Syracuse. Cautious is sick, my blow will fuse. Like Tupac, we spit camera crews. Their voices lit, cameras and views. 100 mixtapes. Interviews. Sometimes we stall, sometimes we bruise. Just know the path is something we choose. Never we rap, we pack venues. Rapping these beats is my revenues. Cats is fake, look at these dudes. Think shit sweet, like shit accused. Santa Fe mean, body is rude, tires is clean. Look at them shoes. Just keep winning and do what you do. Cause that's how we move. Follow our image and do what we do. We show and improve. 3-story house with 40 rooms. 4 in the back with swimming pools. Nothing is free, we pay our dues. Smoking that sticky Gorilla Glue.
Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true.
I gotta win, don't know how to lose. Clean as a fuck, bright in my jewels. Burning this gas, stink up the room. Palmers and leaves, we dropping it soon. Butcher with L's, exit or doom. Locking the game, crazy is true. E.N.E shit, this what we do. Charging you niggas cause we pay-per-view. Silence the critics and fuck niggas too. Hating is only gonna get you the flu. It's common, I'm cold, the virus is proof. Gelato the strain, my shit is the truth. We on the up, rally the troops. All of my niggas just spaz in the booth. All about business, I got on the suit. We plan to get millies and hop out of coops. I'm Tropicana, I got the juice. My bitch is bad, sweet as a tooth. Jacking my style, niggas really be mad. I followed the flow that they think they might have. Straight to the money, I'm getting the bag. Leaving them leaking, go get on my pad. I'm one of the best, I refuse to be last. Thought we was done, now we right on your ass.
Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. Just keep winning and do what you do.
Homie, stay true. Els, what's goody?
What up? What up?
What's the deal, man?
All right, now I'm showing out, brother. What's good with you?
Your volume a little low, and it's an echo.
You say what?
So your volume sounded low. I thought I heard a reverb. I must be bugging or something. I got my brother King Els in the building. What's happening, man?
Chilling out, brother. What's good with you?
You know, I can't call it, man. If I had your hands, I'd cut mine off, man. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just sitting over here moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? Getting used to not losing. You feel me?
Best way to be right there.
Yeah. Sipping on some of this art vino. Yeah.
I'm literally on the same thing. Got the down age popping. So
you know, you reach another level when you're sipping on your own shit. You know what I'm talking about?
man.
Tap in. What's good with you though, El? What's popping, man?
Man, I can't call it, bro. I was trying to download this new TV app and I don't know what the fuck I did wrong with. We'll worry about that shit later.
Right. But we here and you already know what it is, man. You understand what I'm saying, man? So we're gonna get straight to it, to the first story. We ain't gonna waste no time. You did. Beautiful situation, like I said, man. Shout out to OKC, shout out to Indy. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go.
Got ourselves a champion, y'all. We all know Shea is a walking 30 ball, but real talk is about the supporting cast and the defense. OKC had the #1 defense for a reason. They really be locking shit up. They were able to switch 1 through 5 all year. Just look at Hartenstein able to contain Hallie on this play. Forced him into a left-hand drive where Shea was waiting. Hallie thought he had a layup. Give me that shit. And prayers up for Halliburton. Bro was having an all-time playoff run. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Once he went down, this game was damn near over. Bro, I'm telling you, that Thunder defense was relentless. The motherfuckers is like a swarm of gnats. They had 6 players with at least 1 steal last night. 3 players with at least 3 steals. And I don't got no clue how Jalen Williams even finished this shit right here. Bro, I swear that shit don't make no sense. But we gotta show some love to SGA. Pulled off one of the greatest seasons of all time. All-Star, All-NBA, scoring champ, MVP, Western Conference Finals MVP, and of course the Finals MVP. Bro really be out there making this shit look effortless. Was out there snatching Neesmith's chain last night. And I'm willing to say he got a top 5 mid-range game of all time. And you know what they say, it ain't no fun if brothers can't have none. 12 assists last night too. Telling y'all he really be going to work in that mid-post. Oh, got him. Kicked the shit who knocked down the 3. This move right here is nasty. Got Nembhard on his left hip, behind the back, into the left hand drop dribble spin. Hit J-Dub for a wing 3. Got a friendly ass roll. Go ahead, get in there, girl. One of the most unselfish teams we've ever seen. If I'm Shea, I'm burning that trophy and giving a piece of it to everybody on the team. I see people saying Shea is a top 10 point guard all time now. Would y'all agree? Shout out to the OKC Thunder, your 2025 NBA champs.
Hey, man. My man Al in the building. What's good with your brethren? He said, what's good, my guy? He said, tapping in with the son. That's what's up, man. Having your son tap in. You know what I'm talking about? We appreciate that, man. You know, shout out to the OKC, man. You know,
You see, man. They do their thing, man.
You know, out there balling. I ain't gonna lie, man. Boy, SGA was out there on fire. You hear me? Like a regular season game, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man. I gotta give it up to OKC. You know, it's the year of the small market teams in the NBA Finals. You know, I ain't gonna act like I picked this finals because I definitely didn't.
Right.
But the news, as soon as it went down, it was on my homie's page, and I told him, I was like, this is gonna be a great series. I was like, it ain't gonna be, you know, as cut and dry as a lot of people was talking about. Oh yeah, hold on, I gotta go back upstairs. You know, I got it. I actually was about to put it on. I was rushing back down because I knew the clip was going off. But when I came,
y'all see, I got my We Bleed hip hop snapback on. I got the We Bleed hip hop right here in my comment section. My brother Al, man.
Al.
Appreciate the support, man. I'm about to give me one of the hoodies. I'm about to give me a jogging suit, and I definitely want that duffel bag for my gym bag for sure.
Yeah, I definitely need one of them sweatsuits for sure. And I need a t-shirt.
I need one of them sweatsuits, and I definitely need one of them duffels for my gym bag, man.
And yeah, when I actually, Al, if you go to my my page when I was down in Cincinnati for my birthday weekend, if you look when I had the Don H bottles across, I had the We Bleed hip hop right there next to it too. So if you go, you can take a screenshot of that too. You know, I made that specifically for a good screenshot purpose. So yeah, man, make sure y'all go check out the We Bleed hip hop. Al, if you can put the website right down there in the comment section so people can see the website link there and they can copy that. But yeah, man, I will say this. You know, I told the homie Dom that it was going to be a good series. I know a lot of people thought OKC was just going to run through them. And I was trying to tell people it wasn't going to go down like that. I'm like, it's not going to go down as easy as people was thinking it was going to go down. Because when you look at these two teams, defense played a huge role. And, you know, we always use the cliche statement, defense wins championships. And I think this year really showed you that.
Yeah.
You know, defense is where it was a separation from a lot of the teams in the playoffs this year was the defense. When we look at the teams that we may have thought was going to win it, the reason they didn't win it was because of the defense. So I'm glad that they kind of took it back to that kind of old school. It kind of gave me more of an old school nostalgic. Yeah, it took me back to like the old school nostalgic type basketball. And I think I respected this finals a lot out of all the ones that I've seen. And it definitely ranks high on my list as a rewatchable series. I could go back and I could watch this series. And I think, you know, the unfortunate injury in the game 7, you know, man, we're going to definitely wish the homie a speedy recovery.
Shout out to Halliburton, man.
Yeah, Halliburton, man, he was
well soon, bro, man. I really think, and I asked the question at the beginning of the show, and I know y'all sit up there and seen it. Hey, I'm serious about that question because I truly believe and think that if he didn't get injured, we see something possibly very different right now.
And it very well could have been, man. You know, that's one of them what ifs is going to haunt him for, you know, probably the rest of his life, you know. But I don't have any regrets, man. You know, I know he didn't want to have any regrets.
But no doubt we're going to be right here, man. Take your time.
Yeah, even though he probably was in the back of his mind, he knew something was wrong with his calf where something, you know, a major injury could happen. But I heard a lot of people like he shouldn't have played. I'm like, look, you don't get to play in the finals. The finals is never guaranteed.
Right.
You're never going to knock a player that, you know, puts it all on the line.
Right.
We seen it happen with KD when he was with Golden State. You know,
prime example.
That's exactly what happened. KD already felt the strain. We already knew he sat out. He was injured. He tried to come back, and bam, you know, it popped all the way. And you know, I hope, like I said, I just pray for a speedy recovery because Halliburton put on one of the most classic playoff runs that we've seen in a long time.
I'm talking about, God damn it, boy.
And we're gonna get to that in the next clip, but
yes, we definitely is, man. So let's just go, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share your social engineering, man. Shout out to Tyrese Halliburton, man. I really believe and think that if he didn't have that injury, 7 minutes, 7 freaking minutes, man. And look at what he did in 7 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think that we was having a different conversation today if that didn't happen. But let's go now.
Halliburton, he laid it all the way on the line. What else can you say about the man? For 2 years, they've been trying to call my boy overrated. And what he do? Take him to the conference finals and finals back-to-back years. And let's call a spade a spade. My boy started off the game hooping. You know, game 7, a lot of dudes come in tight. Pause. Tyrese was letting loose from stupid deep. Get it out the net. If it was one dude who had just enough fucking in his system to pull off a game 7 upset, it was Tyrese Halliburton. He came out there with that type of energy. Missed shot, but let me see that shit right back. He was pulling that bitch from anywhere. Get it out the net. Now, I don't know if it was in the script or what, but the basketball guys put an end to this shit very quickly. You can't help but feel bad. Game 7 can't happen at a worse time. His face says it all. Had to carry my boy off the court, all type of shit. But that is not how we finna remember Halliburton's postseason. This nigga was a dog all playoffs. Ain't seen no clutch shit like this ever. Started it off sending Giannis ass the fuck home. Are we celebrating on the scores table shit you dream about as a kid? I'm here with my pops, nigga. Halliburton gang or no gang. Pops done got out his body. I love it. That shit was on you. Yeah, no, you good. You fam. That shit was on you. Send his ass home. And Giannis ass pissed the fuck off. At first I was on Giannis' side. But after further review, I'm on Mr. Halliburton's side. My son just gained one of the best niggas to ever play basketball. Nigga fuck stood 10 toes. Giannis couldn't do shit but respect it. I'm telling you, this moment going down in history. Walked up on Giannis, flagged up, repping his set. That's some gangster shit if I ever seen it. Really pulled up to Giannis' front door with no fear. Was finna get like that. Giannis' teammates had to run in and come save his ass. The Halliburton wasn't playing no games with that boy. That was just the beginning. He had some shit for every team he's seen. And to get your own missed free throw is rare, especially in the most clutch moment of the game. Then he dribbled out and said it's island time. He said, Jerome, you told Paolo you'll start on his team. You'll be my backup's backup, nigga. Step back, come here, stupid. Get it out the net. And he don't never leave time for you to respond. Shit crazy. Start feeling like the more clutch the moment, the more mamba this boy had in him. They down 2, but he said, fuck it, I need 3. In case anybody in this bitch was wondering, I got the largest cojones in here. Don't even worry about that shit. When you start to think there's nothing he can do to outdo that shit, he goes to MSG and pulls this bullshit off. Some sick ass shit if I ever seen it. Fuck the 2, sprint back out to the 3-point line and let it fly. Then proceeds to get a bounce only Kawhi Leonard would love. His foot being on the line saved this from being one of the greatest moments in NBA history. Relive the choke with Reggie Miller in the building? Who cannot write no shit like this? Halliburton jumper janky as a bitch, but with the game on the line, his slider's all the way up. Not to mention the celebration couldn't have been more perfectly timed. Then after he did this shit and took his team to the finals, I still listen to people count these motherfuckers out. And again, they fought back. Do we need a timeout? Hell no. All we need is Tyrese. Game on the line. This motherfucker is Jordan himself. I swear to God. We can't rewrite history, but you cannot convince me if his Achilles ain't give out, the Pacers wasn't going to win that game 7. Big respect to Tyrese.
There you have it.
He said exactly what you said, Burge. And
Craig, what's happening with you, bro?
Yeah, like I said, I definitely feel like they definitely would have had. Of course, you know, they're gonna have a far greater chance, man, had he had been healthy. I think, you know, what's crazy, you know, first off, let me give full shout out OKC.
What?
Why, man? Had he not been injured, man, it might not even went to game 7. I mean, just because you gotta think, a lot of the ways he was playing was based off of that injury. You know, he was having issues running through just simple motions. And
you already know, Craig Harper, man. Much love to you, brother.
Yeah, game 6 showed a lot, man. You know, I just, like I said, I really respect both teams. I think it was a great series, and I'm glad I got to watch it. And you know, shout out to OKC, because OKC, they deserved it. They had the best team, won the finals. They had the largest point differential in NBA history. So their defensive rating, I mean, we talking about the top 3. Well, I almost want to say there was a top 2 team. I don't got my stats next to me, but I feel like they was at least top 3 in defensive ratings for the year. And it showed, man. It really showed. So, I mean, both was deserving of the moment. Game 7 is everything we could have asked for, and they gave us everything we wanted, you know?
Gotta say that. Let's get to this next video. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page.
We got
Chris,
the new.
I told my girl the whole series. I hate the way OKC floor style get down. People were slipping and falling on series.
Oh, yeah, man. You know, we got the donuts, we got the pineapple on deck, we got the strawberries and cream on deck.
Yes,
you know, get y'all summer flavors. The summer flavors is popping. They beautiful. And, yeah.
That's what's up, man. Let's go, man.
Out about them Fridays, we got one of the most underappreciated superstars of all time, Kevin Johnson. God damn. Before we had Derrick Rose, John Morant, Baron Davis, Steve Francis. This was the most explosive point guard of all time. Oh, chicken wrap, come here, Spud. I'm telling y'all go watch bro old tape. It looked like he was levitating out there. Had the ball on a string. Peep the setup right here. Behind the back, crossover. Oh, in and out, got him. Only 6'1", but had no fear of the trees in that paint. And I don't know what it was, but he had real smoke with Kenny Smith. I don't know who was coaching the Rockets, but that boy dead wrong for leaving Kenny Smith out on that island like that. I'm telling you, Kevin Johnson used to get to that rack at will. Kevin Johnson said, somebody get the milk and wipes. I'm bringing the pull-up. Bro was literally out there tormenting this man, showing him every angle of the court before he gave him a bucket. Bro, I'm telling you, that handle up there with the best of them. Excuse me, Hakeem, you can get this lay too. Was letting Kenny Smith know this shit for real. In Kenny's defense, he did this shit to everybody. Even had mama out there turned. Told buddy, you better stop all that goddamn reaching. Got him off balance, little push off, but it's the 90s. They wasn't calling that shit back then. Y'all Y'all think I'm playing if you want to. This man was getting real MVP votes. And he would really yam that shit too. Jump if you want to. 2 dribbles baseline and he was at your front door with it. Bro 6'1" had Hakeem scared to jump. Oh, I ain't even mentioned he averaged 20 points and 10 assists for 4 straight seasons. A literal problem with the damn shit you could do with him. Left Chris Webber all in that quicksand, said, I'm by you, hand 1. Man, this in and out right here rocked that man's world. Yes, and he had a jumper too. Averaged damn near 18 and 10 for his career. 5-time All-Star, 3-time All-NBA. Oh, nutmeg, come here. While falling into the dime, that man was so different. A real-life dog. Shout out Kevin KJ Johnson. Let me know who y'all would like to see next on Forgot About Him Fridays.
My nigga KJ, man, that nigga was a monster back in the day.
I had the Converse Reacts. I remember I begged my mom to get me a pair of those, yo.
Not the Reacts, man.
I was talking to G's about that. G's was trying to clown KJ. I'm like, bro, how can you clown KJ? That's where G. See, that's where G's be losing his credibility. You know what I mean?
Way before his time. Damn near could have been Jokic before Jokic. Bro ain't come to the league till he was 30, had crazy injuries, still giving out stupid work. Jack ain't want to move them feet. Watch your head! Rule number 1, you forgot that early? And the dimes, immaculate. Who had eyes in the front and back of his head. Skilled as a motherfucker. Vision like a clairvoyant. Swear he see everything. Double weak, over the head dime. They worried about that shit? He's 7'3", hooping like this. Told you vision in the back of his head. Dude is crazy. Today's NBA, he thriving. You could really play through him point center type.
First, AJ DeBanson, now they get this demon, the number 1 quarterback in the...
My bad, y'all, man. My bad. Hold on real quick.
Yeah, man. You know.
My bad, y'all. I apologize about that.
AJ was one of them. I remember my mom used to, for Christmas, she used to get me like the NBA.
Sabonis he was way before his time. Damn near could have been before Jokic. Bro ain't come to the league till he was 30, had crazy injuries, still giving out stupid work. Jack ain't want to move them feet. Watch your head! Rule number 1, you forgot that early? And the dimes, immaculate. Who had eyes in the front and back of his head. Skilled as a motherfucker. Vision like a clairvoyant. Swear he see everything. Double weak, over the head dime. They worried about that shit? He's 7'3", hooping like this. Told you vision in the back of his head. Dude is crazy. Today's NBA, he thriving. You could really play through him point center type shit. His teammates said he had to learn to always be ready. On his passes used to hit him in the head. Nutmeg dime. Bro really wildin'. Mind you, all these passes is on the fucking money. Somebody tell Karl Malone freaky ass watch his fucking cranium. Is he stupid or dumb? He had still showing off a little athleticism. Fuck that shit, man. I told y'all Sabonis was way before his time. Stepping out shooting threes, they didn't know what to do with that shit. Stop playing. Biggs was not shooting tray balls like that back in the day. Get it out the net. I'm telling you, if they would have let him shoot about 7-8 threes, it would have got deadly out that motherfucker. The center wasn't worried shit about that line. Down 3, game on the line. Throw that shit to Sabonis. Vita said, we ain't going out like that. See y'all in OT. 3-ball was one thing, but the midi was really like that. You could just see the way it leave his hand. That jumper was smooth as shit. Sabonis would be one of the best big men of all time if he would have came to the league in his prime. He was parlaying overseas, giving out work. He wasn't worried about the NBA. We call this the Kevin Garnett. Feet on the line, 2-ball for no fucking reason. How'd he beat up? He still wasn't going for shit. What is wrong with you? But we thought he was on some tough shit. You could sit the fuck down too, Bean. That shit was wrong with you. I don't know what Buddy thought this was. I'll take that too. And I need to see that on the other end just to let him know he's a bum bitch that can't fuck with me. Drop step, easy work. Little ass boy, this Sabonis world. Yeah, it's Kareem Abdul-Sabonis. I don't know what he thought it was. Shaq, you can get the same treatment. Take one of these sky hooks with you, my boy. This shit's so different. Over the head, no look dime. You wonder why DeMontis Sabonis passed so good. Look no further. Pops was out there diming shit left and right. People don't talk enough about how skilled Arvydas Sabonis was. It was really a problem out there on his last legs. Behind the back dime. This man out his damn mind. It's a cold ass setup, D-Wade DeBron type shit. Hey! He used to get like that in Portland. Sabonis was him. I don't think people realize how nice Arvydas.
All right. Shout out to Sabonis, man.
He was.
We got Tanisha in the building.
I had to play this.
I don't know because we don't know how the rest of the game would have played out. Plus, we don't know if the Thunder would have made the right adjustments.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I can't 100% say it, but I do feel like the way
that's just my personal opinion.
And you were saying with the energy of the first 7 minutes, it was definitely hype as fuck, and then it just kind of was like the air got let out the building, you know. So I definitely get where you're coming from with that. But yeah, I wanted to show Arvydas because I was a lot of people I keep hearing they talking about the 90s and how the players so different. I'm like, man, do y'all understand that we had athletic guards back then? We had centers that had to work like, you know, we love Jokic, right? Jokic, his game comes from the European style game where these cats was playing like this. You had to send the shoot threes back then like that. So they was really real like that. So, you know, a lot of people don't remember the bonus. They don't remember the Portland teams, how dope the Portland teams was. And yeah, it was real back then, you know. But Arvidas, you see, man, Arvidas was nice, and like he said, Arvidas didn't even come to the league till he was 30 years old. Because back then, it still wasn't all the way an international game. So the international cats would still, they would be making more money overseas than they would when they would, you know, then come to the league.
Right.
You know, so he actually, I know you said the dream, but Arvidas was the actual Joker stats. He the one who had the passes, all that shit. The dream, he had that work, and of course he's one of my favorite centers of all time. But when you come to like passing, shooting threes, the whole shit, it was Sabonis. Sabonis was the first dude I knew because you even had Sam Perkins. Sam Perkins was one of them guys, you know, he played North Carolina, all that. He had that 3-ball, he had all that. But when you got to the, like I said, total package, the flashy passing, the 3-point shot, just everything. It was Sabonis. Sabonis was the exact replica. He was the, like, if you put like lineage, it would be him, and then it would be all these other European, the Lucas, the Jokers, all these cats, you know, they kind of fall down that tree of Arvidas. You know, he kind of set the tone in the back of the day. You know what I mean? So he showed that
somebody want Stack Fire or somebody need to get this nigga on that spot, that podcast or something.
Yeah, I would love to hear him talk, you know.
Let's go, y'all, man. Smash that like button, click on subscribe to the page, man. Y'all know what it is, man. E.N.E Sports all day, all day, every day, no day. So I got my brother King of the Scotch.
When somebody want to fight, they want somebody to grab. Same bitch ass niggas be at the hotel begging me for shit. Now y'all want to show out in front of these people. One of you niggas get burned fucking with me. I'm not these niggas. Google me, bitch. I will burn one of you hoes.
Hey man, got my nigga right there.
You know, the Big Three started up, yo. So, you know, I'm a huge fan of the Big Three. And that happened literally the first week. Big Three is already popping. It was some good competition. I don't know if y'all, you know, we was off last week, so I didn't get a chance to really show y'all, you know, but the Big Three is we did talk about it before it started.
Briefly.
Yeah, we showed y'all the clips of Gilly trying out and all that. But the Big Three is here. And this year they added a couple more teams. I don't know if y'all got a chance to see the Lance Stevenson versus Michael Beasley 1v1 competition.
That's one of them went viral by now, man.
Right. They on the same team. I ain't get a chance to watch all the games yet. I've been still catching up, but that's what I've been watching actually more this past week. Catching up with the games. They on the Miami 305 squad together, which is crazy. But
I've seen a little bit of that Big Three game between the Miami 305 and who else?
Dwight Howard.
No, I was Michael Beasley.
Oh yeah. Lance Stevenson definitely swung on the homie, man. Crawford, man. You know, dude did touch his face. He touched his face and he swung on that. You know, and they ain't kick him out or nothing. You know, the NBA or anybody else, if they would have had that same type scuffle where, because he swung, now old boy, you know, Crawford swung back, ain't nobody get hit, and it was like going into halftime, so they just assessed them technical fouls. But you know, the Big Three get heated, and it's I feel like this year. they got the most NBA players than they ever had. So it's getting way more competitive. Each year I keep seeing it get more competitive. And this year already, like I only got to watch a full week one. It's mad competitive. So if you do want to watch hoops, I would suggest going on YouTube. You could look up the links. And now they own like 3 or 4 stations on the weekend. So you can watch them. But you still got hoops for the summer. You know, you got the WNBA and you got the Big Three. Full effect.
Can't go wrong with either one, man. I gotta say that Big Three is very entertaining, very dope to watch. All different type of basketball players come together and see what it really is. That one-on-one, I think that's fire.
Yeah.
We need to see more one-on-ones. You feel me?
T-Mac got the one-on-one league right now going on for 20 racks.
That more Michael Beasley came up 100 racks.
100 racks, easy. Not easy, but
real quick. I think that's fire, man. I think with Cube and them got going over the Big Three, I think that whole situation is fire, man.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't even. And Cube's smart. He don't be trying to air. He wait till the summertime.
Yep.
When NBA season is over, and niggas still want to play and get paid.
Yep.
That's what's up, man. Let's go.
I want to go to one of those games too.
Yeah, we might have to go check something out, see what's good.
Yeah. I was in the locker room when I got back. Stack a coach too, y'all. He a coach. He played in the first 2 seasons. You know, Stack played in the first 2 seasons and he wasn't back either. You know, he took the chains off and all that. Hey, man. Stack wanted that boy.
Talking heavy shit.
Yeah, he was really definitely ready to get it on, man. You know, that Big Three competitive, yo. That's all I can say. If y'all get a chance to watch it, I think you if you never got a chance to watch the Big Three and you love basketball, it's definitely something you're gonna get hooked on. You're gonna find yourself scrolling back to the first season and you know, watching all the seasons because they build up. You know, you get to see all these players. That some players have been in there for a long time. You know, like I said, Stack was a player coach for the first 2 years, and then he just moved to straight coaching.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to Stack, man.
Shout out to this nigga here, man.
This is a classic story right here.
I was fried
From the night before.
Fried, right? I really don't hang with people, especially when we're about to play against them.
Mm-hmm.
But Bonzi's different. You know, we Bud brothers playing Portland. So I tell them, you know, come on, pull up. Raise my garage up. It's the whole team.
What?
1 through 12. Everybody got their own tree. They all in my house. I'm sitting there like, Bonzi, like, am I playing with y'all tomorrow? Like, I'm on y'all team. Like, I got the whole team in there. We just fellowshipping, having a good time. The next day, I go to the game, right? I'm speaking to everybody, you know, Bonzi coming. I'm like, Bonzi, what's up? Like, oh, no, man, I just don't feel too good.
From the night before.
Fried, right? Actually, I got the picture on my page. I posted it. My eyes and his eyes are gone. So the first 2 quarters, I'm guarding Bonzi. He can't hit the rim. Brick, air ball, just second half, about 15, 20 in the second half, went crazy on me. Oh, you hiding came down now. Yeah, I'm good now. I'm good now. But I'm cool with one person. The whole team showed up, bro. Bonzi is loaded still.
Still.
I was fried.
From the night before.
Fried, right? I really don't hang with people, especially when
That's a dope story, man. Shout out to that homie Bonzi Wells, man. Tox Beach, what's happening, man?
Hey, Birds, but you see this wild, man, because Birds know what be going on behind the scenes. And some of the
That's a fact, Craig Harper. What you say, L?
some of the conversations I'll be having with cats offline because I don't keep all my basketball. A lot of people ain't deserving of my basketball talk, I feel like. But there's a couple of homies, versions in a couple chats where we talk basketball, talk hoop. And these cats be just talking. Wow. And I'm like, bro, did y'all forget what was going on? Like how nice these dudes was in the night? Like, just because, the game evolves, I get that. But I'm telling you, a lot of talented cats like Bonzi Wills, Rasheed Wallace, Stat. These cats were real hoopers that could hoop in any area. I'm sorry, man, y'all. And a lot of these new players couldn't fuck with these type dudes. You know what I mean?
What's good with you, baby?
On any level, So that's why I wanted to play that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Stack, man.
Shout out to
McQuay in the building. What's good, everybody? I hope everybody enjoying the show, I dropped the album last Saturday.
We're going to play this track straight E.N.E, man, off of my brother King L's new album. You know what I'm talking
man,
about?
Make sure y'all go check that out on all streaming platforms.
Yeah, man, we need to get that listening party going too, man.
We definitely gonna do that, man. Y'all gonna get a chance to hear something tonight, but we're gonna have a real
Jacuzzi Bubbles is the name of this song. We're gonna get straight to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Smash that like button, subscribe to pay. Let's go.
Jacuzzi bubble, champagne bubble, she shallow puddles. Fuck your cuddle, out here they rumble. Welcome to the jungle, don't get lost in the sauce. We eat that there for dinner. Places where they frequent niggas wouldn't dare to enter. If my truth offend you, fuck you. All on order, Gwynna, don't get bent up where I lynch you. I see food, then I vent up. You can roll back the credits, no edit, gotta respect it. So when I rose up out of NY, instant debit, fuck your credit. In the essence, I said it. Revolt, then you need a medic. Need my slice, call it crescent. In Brooklyn, stayed off a crescent. Now I feel different when I'm gazing at a crescent. Real is what I really seen. Been that way since adolescent. Heard they talking, I ain't here, I was somewhere in Tulum. Call apologizing cause they got off on the exit doom. Fresh pass, she won't bust it open cause she checked the profile. Women wear the weed, got me thinking back and so if my show got no seats, I ain't never fucking sold that. Boy, I'm perfect in that 6. Think of Jordan when he close out. The game ends after they run home, that's what I call a walk off. This cold cut far from beat, if it was turn your face to dartboard. All the war thought I saw, thoughts I saw, now it's on. Prayed on my fall, still I ball. Think of brothers named Gasol. Somebody cut the lights on. Puff cigar, got my shine on. 1:50 a.m. It's the same when they slice off. To keep it real, I never liked y'all. Now the fight's gone. Clean the hustle up, no lights off. Now you could cut the lights off.
Yeah.
King.
Make sure y'all go get that, man. Every streaming platform is out.
I already know what it is, man. Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page.
You won't be disappointed.
You don't need to near and you did. We're going right to the next track. You understand me? Y'all already know, man. You need every day, all day, no days off. As usual, I got my brother King L's in the building with the listening party, the live listening party for the new King L's track. New album, Everlasting, will be coming soon. Hopefully sooner than later. You did. You know?
What if recording high-quality content, editing like a pro, and streaming like a star was as simple?
A lot of these cats talking about cats in the city, this and that. I'm 93 tracks. I gave you 93 tracks in the last 4 years. I put those up against 90%.
Listen, my inner vision led me to that pot of gold. Listen, it wasn't nothing sweet on this rocky road. Want my paper like my moral, so it never gotta fold. The legend of King Gale's greatest story never told. Ha ha. Yeah, I hear him talking. But if it ain't no action, what I supposed to put energy on? It's E.N.E all day, every day, no days off. King. I hate when people speak about the game and never played it. Trying to give you measurements and they ain't never had to weigh it. Listen, I can never trust if you're false to your favorite. Bunch of drug abusers getting spins on your playlist. They'll do anything for checks and the souls they gon' pay with. I play devil's advocate cause they be lying in your faces. So when they hating on your greatness, you're praising all the basics. I laces, can't compare Nikes to Aces. You can talk but don't touch it, get found where the lake is. I made this and Chef Ramsay infused the flavors. Take you higher than the altitude when your plane lift. So amazed with how we made it out this maze quick. Unfortunate amazement when the hater get blazed quick. I'd rather be on islands just clock up for shade tent. Sorta like my stepson sufficiently raised quick. When it come to a hater, it's nothing to say. Listen, my inner vision led me to that pot of gold. Listen, it wasn't nothing sweet on this rocky road. Want my paper like my moral, so it never gotta fold. The legend of King Gale's greatest story never told. Ha ha. Yeah, I hear him talking. But if it ain't no actions, what I'm supposed to put energy on? It's E.N.E all day, every day, no days off. King. Listen, I ran with the players and I stood with the coaches. Now I'm eyeing on the shit, box seat, smoking roaches. Brands place on posters, hard work after hope shit, just focus. We getting checks every time they quote us or watch us. Timepiece on wrist, skip the watches, can't deny this. Penthouse had to rise quick, up in Dallas in the West, and poolside on my hot shit. The simple logic, learn more from the movie than the clip. Yet most homies click bait to the king, Sean bait. Always stay true to yourself, never know hate. I seen the closest homie change quick as leaves in the fall. It's like the summer straight to winter, homie. I ain't trying to fall. Got that Reggie Lewis game. We gon' die trying to ball. It'd be hard to beat the game. Feel like the end of movie saw. Everything we saw. The Matrix of Mirage. So until the next time, catch me chilling with the stars. Listen, my inner vision led me to that pot of gold. Listen, it wasn't nothing sweet on this rocky road. Want my paper like my moral, so it never gotta fold. The legend of King Gale's greatest story never told. Ha ha. Yeah, I hear him talking. But if it ain't no actions, what I'm supposed to put energy on? It's E.N.E all day, every day, no days off. King.
You know, smash that like button, click on the subscribe to page, share, like my man King L said, any of the other things. Oh, y'all already know what it ain't, man. You know what I'm talking about. New album is fire. I can't wait till we do the listening party for it. It's fire. Another E.N.E banger. King L's classic. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Tap in and walk with us. Yiddy. Let's go. Love this part of the show right here. I ain't even gonna sing it out. Let's go.
Now, because this list is a lot better than you thought. Triple smash. Smash. Stay with me now, because this list is a lot better than you thought. Triple smash off the jump. Pass, respectfully. You look very kind, though. This is the type shit I'm on tonight. You want to be the soy to my sauce? No problem. Double smash. Smash. Looking like a pure Brittany Renner. Smash. This is a no-brainer for me. Smash. I feel like in her prime she was like that, but it feels like we're just past that. I'm going to pass respectfully. And Claudia's not her prime as well, but it's still a smash to me, Madam President. Double smash. Pass. Smash. I'll take one for the home team, no problem. Smash. Pass. Smash on some elegant shit. I'll go ahead and keep everyone here, man. Send me. I'll go. Send me instead. Keep everyone else here. Smash. I'm going triple here, no question. You know how much of a flex it would be to be running the country, pulling up to the function with a GOAT contender on your arm? We know who the real GOAT is, man. This is what will bring the world together. But she knows she's a baddie too, man. On some global peace treaty shit. Save the world, save the planet. I'm going into Smash like
one man could change the world.
One man could change the world.
Oh shit.
Hey man, shout out to the homie, man, because yeah, old girl from Lebanon, she look she like one of us.
Man.
We might have to hold on. We might have to run that back again, man.
Smash. Stay with me now because this list is a lot better than you thought. Triple smash off the jump. Pass, respectfully. You look very kind, though. This is the type of shit I'm on tonight. You want to be the soy to my sauce? No problem. Double smash. Smash. Looking like a pure Brittany Renner. Smash. This is a no-brainer for me. Smash.
This is the wife of the president of Lebanon.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I remember one of the coolest shits I ever had was from shit straight from that country, bro. I didn't even know what the fuck she was saying at first when she kept saying it. I was like, you from where? Kind of like, give me a Bible.
She's a nice looking lady, man.
I feel like in her prime, she was like that.
This is Macron's wife, right? But according to my research, this is actually his mother. Allegedly.
But it feels like we're just past that. I'm going to pass respectfully. And Claudia's out her prime as well, but it's still a smash to me, Madam President. Double smash. Pass. Smash. I'll take one for the home team, no problem. Smash. Pass. Smash on some elegant shit. I'll go ahead and keep everyone here, man. Send me. I'll go. Send me instead. Keep everyone else here. Smash. I'm going triple here, no question. You know how much of a flex it would be to be running the country pulling up to the function with a GOAT contender on your arm? We know who the real GOAT is, man. This is what would bring the world together. She knows she's a baddie too, man. On some global peace treaty shit. Save the world, save the planet.
Something about Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan.
The president of Jordan.
You know, that Jordan name always creating greatness.
Right.
Jeez, I hate that.
And I'm going into Smash like
One man could change the world.
Let's go.
It's hilarious, yo.
Smash that like button, click on the go subscribe to the page, man. Y'all know how we do it, man. My brother King Hills, man. E.N.E everything all day, no days off, man.
Smash. Finish from outside the penalty box, but let me put y'all on real quick. Smash. Finish from outside the penalty box, but smash. Smash. Wherever you can score from, fire it off and blast it through the upper 90. Double smash. Smash. This team is absolutely loaded with talent. I'm going with a hat trick triple smash here. Smash. Smash. But I'm getting smash fatigue. All right, I'm using the Instagram inspection here. I need to see this one through. Yes, absolutely. Triple double smash without a question. Maybe in the GOAT conversation. I'm pretty sure we just broke the record for most smashes in a row. Now, this could be a double or a triple on any given day, but I got to keep it at a single smash. I can review the film later. Pass. I'm starting to see the field again. This was the start of the match? Absolutely. But look at the talent pool. I'm going to pass respectfully. Smash respectfully. And I'm launching an investigation against the NWSL. Oh, I didn't mind launching this investigation. I was Marissa's picture used for Katie O'Kane's picture. Nothing is respectful about that. I'm not doing what I'm doing for y'all to disrespect my players. Say her name, NWSL. I wouldn't run the pig. I also wouldn't need a goalie. Smash. It's going to give Louisville a 4-point lead over the Kansas City Current.
My homie be acting crazy with the smash and passes, man.
Soccer season is amongst us, man. I know it's a lot of soccer fans. I love watching soccer.
Yeah, especially women's soccer.
Shout out to the Columbus Crew, man. We trying to run it back this year, y'all.
Smash. Pass. Now, I didn't know if this was a double, a triple, but I found out it's a 520 triple double smash.
Triple dog dub.
Smash. Pass. Now, I didn't know if this was a double, a triple, but I found out it's a 520 triple double smash.
Triple dog dub smash.
Smash. Pass because I feel like it's on some homie shit. I'm getting I never done this before, but then shows you she's a vet. Smash. Smash. Forget through the mattress. We're putting the goalie through the back of the net. Smash. Pass. Respectfully. Double smash. And I feel like she's toxic, right? I don't know why I'm getting the vibe, but I think she has the type of talents that will ruin your life. Pass. Okay, she's definitely the hot mom of the group. Smash. I'm getting the vibe that she's just so annoying that you have to smash. Double smash for sure. Keep the cross on. We're getting biblical.
Nice. Hey, I'm gonna have to fall back.
Respectfully. Man. How far do we
He
take
said
this thing?
respectfully.
It's time to implement the new rule. One per team. Calling for the Instagram inspection. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Through the matches, respectfully. Damn near a double. We're just going to call it what it is. A very valid smash. Kansas City sits at number 1. Will they remain the most smashable team? Let me know who you think will take home the trophy.
Woo. Man, listen here. That was rough.
Soccer's real, huh? Make sure y'all tune in to the MLS soccer for the women. You know, it's going to be a lot of hot games coming up this season, y'all.
Listen here, man. That was a nice smasher pass. We got my brother Glitch the Guarantee in the building. What's happening, man?
Guarantee.
What up, my brothers? What up?
You already know what it is.
Dub quarter half. Oh, hey, my brother, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate
man.
you, brother.
You already know, man. That's a nice project you put together, man. It's definitely I got it ranked right after graduation in your catalog. I got it ranked right after graduation.
That's crazy. Hey, Glitch, that's crazy you said that.
Yep. That's the same thing I told. That's what I was telling. I was telling Star the same thing. Like, yeah, this motherfucker. This is nice. I done played that bitch like 30 times already.
Nigga, I've been banging that shit since I first heard it a couple days ago, nigga.
I told niggas on it.
Bang it on the way to work every morning for the past 2-3 days straight.
This one I was focused on the lyrics again. I had to get back to E.N.E.
I seen that. I peeped that. I swear that's the same thing I was telling Star, like, okay, L back on this L shit.
You know, I've been giving people a vibe, you know what I mean? Showing people the songwriting skills, but I'm like, we got to get back to the essence. You know? So I'm glad that y'all really, and it's crazy because, yeah, as you said, graduation season. Don't be surprised if it pops up here soon too.
Graduation season 2.
I gotta give a big shout out to Glitch on this one. You know, I'm just searching for a couple more tracks, and I got most of it already constructed back out. I just gotta go on my old computer. Yeah, so we're gonna re-release the graduation.
We need to do a listening party on that, man.
Fact. I was meaning
Did we did it? Didn't we do it? We did a listening session on graduation season, right?
Yeah, on graduation season. I think we did.
Yeah, I have to find that stream. Verge, I need that stream, bro. I need that stream because I'm missing 4 tracks, and that stream would definitely help me. If you know how you could find that stream, how you named
you probably gotta go back through them, L. You probably gotta go back years.
Yeah. I need
like
that
2021.
Stream. But Verge, did you have to switch YouTube channels?
What you mean switch YouTube channel?
No, you still got you got the same YouTube channel from the start, right? You ain't had no issues with the YouTube, right?
I ain't had no what now?
No issues with your YouTube. Did you delete like any of your old stuff off of it?
I did. Maybe YouTube probably did, but I can't recall anything that I deleted that's significant or anything like that.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go through and look. Hopefully if it's named graduation season, I just gotta go back and listen to it because I'm just missing 4 tracks. If I get these 4 tracks, I'm re-releasing.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope, man. Whenever you do that, man, because you know what I'm talking about. All right, let's get to this right here. Let's get to this right here because I'm seeing some cheats.
Just a double shot.
That's a triple double smash.
Triple double.
Yeah, that's a triple double.
That's a quadruple. That's a quadruple triple Lindy. A triple Lindy smash.
Yeah, man. You know, we're about to flood y'all with a lot of music this year, man. We got You know, I heard we got some other joints about to pop up soon too, man. Y'all gonna have to hold this E.N.E music, man. We about to come back to the forefront.
That's a fact.
I'm letting y'all cats run around doing that bullshit.
One of the most ridiculous balls I've ever seen. Look at that ball in the Kremaski in all the Red Bull defenders.
That nigga Messi, bro. That nigga so nice, man. Him and Ronaldo.
This is one of the most ridiculous balls I've ever seen. Look at that ball in the Kremaski in all the Red Bull defenders.
Gotta give me a Messi jersey. That's the next jersey I'm about to buy.
Let's go, man. We getting straight to it, keeping it moving, keeping it grooving. You did smash that like on people, subscribe to the page, man. Sheesh. I'm liking where this is going already. Off ball.
Shout out to Texas, man. That was a great World Series. College. You gotta give it up to the women's sports, man.
Get it.
I don't know what it is about them softball players, man. Yeah, dang.
Yeah, shout out to Texas and Texas Tech.
And they always be having the thick ones on their team, too. You need to smash that like button, go subscribe to the page.
Get to the WNBA next. Gotta get Tonisha. Where she go? Ain't she gotta come up with the dub.
One of the coldest 10-year-olds I done seen. Some of the craziest jump cuts. It damn near looked like a video game. They call him Turbo. Some people calling him Baby McCaffrey. Seen nothing like this since Cody Paul. If you know, you know. Real life, they couldn't stop him, so they had to tackle my boy. This is flag football, yo. Ain't gonna lie, the game plan is get him the ball. He putting kids in the dirt. He be setting these kids up with a woo-wop, then he be gone every time. Yeet, that boy shifty. He's really different on that field, I ain't gonna lie. Get him the ball wherever, it's a movie. And this play right here that set the internet ablaze. I ain't gonna lie, this is utter insanity. We are not passing the ball hand off. First dude, put him in the dirt. Slow-mo make this joint feel cinematic. Now, it looks like they got my boy corralled. It's one of the nastiest youth football moves I ever seen. He threw all three of them boys' equilibriums off. Think you got him down hip swivel? My boy out there wildin'. Maddox really might be out his mind. Hold on, yank. How that boy rumbling, bumbling, stumbling down that sideline. Man gave his life to get that flag. I like that. Then it's this type stuff that let me know he really a different breed. Now he says, meet me up top. And he goes Tony toe tap on the sideline. That's crazy. And in the open field, he's Sir Mix-a-Lot. He's real life MC Hammer. You cannot touch this boy. He really get in this open field and get mixed. Hold on, excuse me, yank. He out there human joystick, just having fun. They reaching for air. I'm telling you, a 10-year-old should not have this type of wiggle. I know he be pissing off the other team's dad. Spin move, oh my lord. Jump cut, now they all touching earth. Some of these kids getting back in the play to get juked again. He's really diabolical with it. No matter if it's a handoff or he running the route, just get him the ball. Once he get in open field, say goodnight. It's really a scary sight when Maddox got the rock. You go from seeing the front of his jersey to the back of his jersey real fast. Raise him up, rep that 6.
Damn.
Little homie, nice, man. 10
Yeah,
years
old. He got to show me he could do it in pass, man. I be seeing that. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that he can't do it in pass, but he ain't had no pass highlights. You know what I'm saying? Like those kids, man. I know a 9-year-old right now that can move just like that in pass. You know, like he's one of the best 9-year-olds in the state.
Nice.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, he probably put on pass and get busy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying that he can't, but that's why I don't like kids with that kind of talent. Like, I don't think flag does anything for them.
Yeah,
I don't think it does anything for them. Like when my youngest son first started playing flag, and I saw him just go out there and just dominate. I wanted to take him out of that shit immediately, man. I couldn't wait till he got done. I'm like, nah, you don't need this. This ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Those pads are different. Those pads different, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
it is.
I still think, you know what I'm saying, just with that skill set, he put pads on and do the same thing that he's doing. You know what I'm saying? But
he just need the right coach to put him in the right spot. You know what I mean?
yeah,
that's a fact. That's a fact. Let's get right to it. We got another banger off of my brother's album, Everlasting, the new project from King L's dope project. Make sure y'all get it. Y'all see my brother's info is across the bottom of the page. All the King L's music. Go to that link right there. Copy it, paste it in your search engine, and go bang on them E.N.E King L classic bangers. You did. We about to get to this joint right here. Let's go.
While these lanes be praying up on my decline, I reminisce in my pops watching Magnum P.I. If it's up to me and you, family, I'm gonna feed mine. Rose up, rock some street crime. Most of y'all be feline. Had to get my cake up like every day's my birthday. Made C's off the O's like my motherfucking birthplace. Had to recycle that paperbacks off the green. When you start hearing shots, you better flee the scene. If you get knocked, better not say a thing. They a barbecue birds if they try to sing. They let a cook out summertime holidays. You a fool if you ain't got no exit out the game. I was more Jolly Green, never Eddie Kane. Only middleman now, always staring in my lane. The games I study you amongst, it's gonna teach pain. If you never felt that, ain't ever big gains. The game's over when it's fourth quarter, 000. On the cruise, you can catch me on the deck, Lido. King.
You know, if y'all ever been on them carnival cruises, y'all know exactly what deck I'm talking about. That Lido deck, that Lido deck be lit. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's where all the clubs be on, like all the clubs and the you eat at all that shit. Yeah, the Lido deck.
Let's go, man. We got another banger from our brother King L's, man. Smash that like button. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page. If you really everything else ain't no place off.
Double up that thing that's in my cup. I'm falling in love with us. Parentheses, this a perfect place for us. Time to light another up. Fresh motherfucker like what? The foundation, hard work, empty love. And more money, that's what we trust. When I'm with the fam, the picture's royal flush. Excuse the king, I move like different. I was raised by gangsters. Mess around, get your head cut. F a taper. Yo, I heard some crazy stories when it come to paper. Ship your body down to Florida, you get fed to gators. Pull her to your mama crib and light it up, they call it Vegas. So if your aim ain't straight, play it cool and get a laser. My party in the penthouse, so I gotta get my cake up on my mom. Power moves, now I'm thinking about a lakefront. Double up that thing that's in my cup. I'm falling in love with us. Parentheses, this a perfect place for us. Time to light another up. Fresh motherfucker like what? The foundation, hard work, empty love. And more money, that's what we trust. When I'm with the fam, the picture's royal flush. Double up that thing that's in my cup. I'm falling in love with us. Parentheses, this a perfect place for us. Time to light another up. Fresh motherfucker like what? The foundation, hard work, empty love. And more money, that's what we trust. When I'm with the fam, the picture's royal fudge.
Yeah. You already know what it is, man. Shout out to my brother King L's, man, with another E.N.E classic. I gotta run downstairs real quick, y'all. I'm gonna play this video and I'll be right back. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Of course, share on your social engineering.
The Quay said he was moving. Little homie was moving the Quay. Rich, what you got going down there, man?
Nah, shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to stay cool like everybody else. It seems like it's hot every goddamn where. You know what I'm saying? Been tightened up. You know what I'm saying? Last little shit. For this little Butcher Boy project coming out. You know what I'm saying? This Friday. So.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that.
You know what I'm saying? Just a little 7-track. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a 3-part series. Then it's gonna be a full album after that.
Okay. I'm gonna need some features, you know what I mean? All you gotta do is let me know, send the word. I'm actually gonna record after the show tonight. I'm recording.
Damn, it was going down like that.
Recording. I might be in South Carolina here for the 4th, man. So
it went down.
They already don't know how to act. Turned her ass into a human fucking pinball. Like, how did we get here, you might ask? First of all, Caitlyn been busting JC's ass for years. I'm starting to get secondhand embarrassed. He told her I can do whatever the fuck I want. He pushed her ass. Marina had to step in. It was starting to feel like bullying. One thing about Marina, she ain't backing down. Shit. It's so funny that you crashing out. I'll raise you. It's the bitch that chipped my tooth. I ain't gonna lie. JC had a helmet on. That shit would have went flying off. That Jadeveon Clowney versus Michigan. I ain't gonna lie. It was a long ass night for JC Sheldon. Chicken wrap, all type of shit happening to her. I ain't gonna lie. She cannot guard Caitlyn. She is a willing participant in getting her ass bust. Then she went Ric Flair, dirtiest player in the game, fingers to the eye, and walked up on Caitlyn. Listen, get the fuck out of here. Hold the phones. Marina out there lurking somewhere. Tina Charles went from get off my line to hey, it wasn't me, buddy. And Marina stand on business. She a real crash out. Came back like, what y'all talking about? Y'all good? All right, bet. Y'all ain't talking about shit. Whole time I'm like, where the fuck is Sophie? I know she itching to get on that court. And tried to high five her and walk away. Said, hey, just know when I get back in there, it's lit. I don't care. Somebody's fucked. They was far from done with JC Sheldon. They was treating her ass like a fucking rag doll out there. Telling you, getting worked like this by Caitlyn for years gotta be demoralizing. And she talking crazy. Like that, she went straight to her cousin's mode. My favorite Caitlyn, when she get to talking shit, this really her league. Y'all are in fucking trouble. You got way too much confidence. Y'all are down 20. Stop poking the bear. What the fuck is wrong with her? Caitlyn was at about a 7. Now she's at a 10. She don't got just a fan base behind her. She got a whole state. Matter of fact, a couple of them. I'm telling you, I ain't seen people respond to somebody like this since Mike. I ain't talking Jordan. I'm talking Jackson. I'm telling you, they still wasn't done with JC Sheldon. Fireworks just beginning. Sophie Cunningham was leaving with something. After not ejecting Marina, Sophie said, fuck it, anything goes, clearly. Yeah, it's a difference. Don't go there with a real crash out if you ain't ready. Sophie went straight for the dome and a handful of ponytails. Start whispering sweet nothings into her ear. Stupid bitch, this ain't what you thought it was, huh? You regret this shit, don't you? 6 ways I could put you to sleep right now. Next time, just get up and walk to the line, stupid. Before I gotta show you about this black.
Look at this symbol right here, y'all. Y'all see that? There you go, bro.
She said, he
beat JC in so many ways last night.
He said she started whispering in their ear.
Wow, you see that shit, Glitch?
I'll peep that.
God damn, that game got violent.
Hey man.
Yeah, Caitlyn be out there busting them girls' ass. They don't like it. She be giving them work. She be giving them work, man. That's crazy, man. Yeah.
Y'all can say what y'all want about Caitlyn Clark, man. She is a dope ass basketball player.
Yeah, she a hooper. He a hooper, man. You can't take that
You
from
out
him,
there
dog.
busting y'all ass, man.
And to give y'all a little background on Sophie Cunningham, because y'all know, you know, Sophie, she known for being like the pretty girl and all that, right? Me and
This is
Bird,
good with you. Since I said, who the fuck is Tony D? I thought it was the fuck.
look, hey, we know Sophie for being like the pretty girl of the league, but bro, you know, her background is, you know, she a black belt and she's the first woman to score in a D1 high school football game.
My nigga Yellow D in the building. What's happening, man?
Like she played high school football. Oh, hey, my brother in the building. You already know what it is. East side,
Yellow D,
South
what's
side,
good?
South side of the building. You know what I mean? Well, he might as well. Hey,
And this is what's good with you, sis. How you doing?
Hey, Virgil. I'm good. How are you?
Tony in the building.
Man, nice to have you on the show, man. You know you tapping in late, but better late than never, you know?
Well, actually, no. I've been watching since the show started, but my girls played tonight, the Chicago Sky, and they pulled out the win. So that's why I didn't tap in until after. They got the win, so.
That's what's up. Shout out to Angel and all them, you know what I'm saying, over there, baby girl, man.
Yeah, man. They took a little loss with the homie Vandersloot when she got hurt, man. That kind of messed up their season, but I like how they still
Well, I mean, you know, I got some opinions on that. I mean, yeah, she's Vandersloot and she's a veteran, but they need consistent guard play. I always felt last year they should have kept Kennedy Carter, and I felt they should have built around Kennedy Carter, Camilla, and Angel. That right there was your foundation, because Kennedy, yeah, she had edge to her, whatever, but she was a point guard that she was hard to guard, and she could find her own shot. And because she was that type of guard that could find her own shot, defensively, you had to respect that. So that opened up the inside for Camilla and Angel. Right now, they really have no outside threat in Chicago, no consistent outside threat. So other teams defensively can play them straight up.
Yeah.
And then they can double Angel because they know that she's not going to be able to kick it out to somebody who's going to be able to just start knocking down shots like other teams. Right. So, you know, it's going to be interesting. I mean, you know, they played the Sparks tonight, who doesn't have a great record right now either, and Camilla's leaving for the America to play with Brazil. So they're going to be without Camilla for a couple weeks. So it's going to be interesting to see what the coach does. I'm still not fully sold on him. I have seen improvement in Angel's game. You know, she's not so quick to just shoot it back up. She will look for the open teammate and shoot it back out. You know, she was a couple assists tonight from her second triple-double, you know, but yeah, it is a work in progress. But I tell you what, my girl knows how to let haters help her make money. Did y'all hear what she did with Me Bounds? Bounds.
With what now?
So when it comes to Angel, you know, the narrative around her rebounds is that she gets them off of her own misses, a lot of them. And so when it comes to rebounds, instead of saying rebounds, when people talk about Angel Reese, they say Me Bounds.
Yeah, they call them Me Bounds now.
Me Bounds instead of rebounds. What she did, Virgil, was she went and applied to have Me Bounds trademark, and that application was approved. So she already has merchandise out with bounds on it. And proceeds from the purchases of that merchandise is going to her nonprofit foundation against cyberbullying.
Oh, that's dope. I like that.
Yeah, that was a smart move.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a dummy tax write-off for at the end of the fiscal year.
Yeah,
let's get to this right here, though. Y'all smash that like on Christmas. My brother King L's in the building. I got my brother Glista Garrity in the building. We got our sister Tony D, aka what's that? Lois what?
Lois Lane.
I Lois Lane, man. I know that's right, man. Let's go, man.
No. Your problem? I don't know.
I said you that one.
Collier, that's her sweet spot right at lane. She loves it in the middle there. And Collier driving and sneaks.
Rewind it, Bird. Hold on, rewind it, Bird.
They have had no answer for the MVP candidates. Visa Collier feeling it from 3.
Sometimes like just seeing what she do out there, bro, it's like, damn.
And Collier.
She the best, man. She the best in the game to me, man. I've been talking about
your problem.
Shit.
I don't know.
She
I said you that one.
nice.
Collier, that's her sweet spot right at lane. She loves it in the middle there. And Collier driving and sneaks in and around and underneath the Hamby contest.
They have had no answer for the MVP candidates. Visa Collier feeling it from 3.
Sometimes like just seeing what she do out there, bro, it's like, damn.
And Collier, she's on one today.
I'm really seeing this girl go crazy, and I'm her teammate.
Heidemann will drive, kick, Collier 3. Unstoppable right now.
Quick entry pass, McBride to Collier. Boy, that is textbook.
Absolutely ridiculous performance by Nafisa Collier.
You already know, man. Hey, I got
purpose. It's a lot of talent in the WNBA, man. I gotta say that.
It is a lot of talent.
I'm
ready to talk about that first clip.
All right.
With Caitlin.
Hey, hold up. I just want to say, man, you know I'm a Lynx fan, man. We out here, man. We coming back for what's left on the table. We coming back.
Listen, Nafisa, she is doing her thing this year. I saw a post where they was like, top 2 candidates for MVP. They got Caitlin and they got Nafisa. I'm like, I'm sorry. It's not even a fucking, excuse my language. It's not even a damn contest.
No,
like,
it's not a contest.
And I'm sorry. I don't even have Caitlin in the top 5 right now. Like, I got Nafisa. I would put Brianna Stewart and Asia even before Caitlin. You know, and because Caitlin lately has struggled, you know, in a couple games. But getting to that clip from that Indiana Fever game, all I got is this to say. Caitlin is going to be Caitlin, and that's fine. And if her teammates want to match that energy, that's okay. But they better be careful because I feel they're going to come across the wrong player on the other team, and they not going to care, and they going to get rocked by somebody. Because the way old girl just hooked the one chick and took her down and then pulled her by the hair, I'm like, all right, keep acting like that. You gonna try something with the wrong player and they gonna knock you out.
They said they like that though. They ain't worried about none of that, man.
Sophie really likes that.
I don't have an issue with it. I don't have an issue with it myself either. But I'm just saying, I understand they want to be there and they want to protect Caitlin and they want to have her back. But you know what? My thing is just be careful. Don't think that you're going to come up against a Sheldon every time. If you're Sophia Cunningham, if that's her teammate's name, I can't remember. Because all I'm saying is Sophia Cunningham can try that with somebody else on another team and they gonna come after Sophia like she didn't think they would. So you gotta know, because when you think about it, they should have went after Marina Marbury, but they didn't. Why? Because they knew she would get back at him. I feel that's why she went after Sheldon.
Nah, she went after Shelby because Shelby not only chipped her tooth the last time they played, but she hurt her ankle. So if you remember when Sophie was out for a couple games, it was because of Shelby. So she owed that to Shelby. That was more of a get back. And then when she did that shit and she poked her in the eye and the shit. But you got to remember the first game they played against them. And you got to go back to even last year when Sophie was on Phoenix. Sophie, like I said, Sophie's a certified black belt. And she played high school football with men. Like, she's the first woman to score a touchdown. Like, she literally was playing football with men in high school. The first woman to score a touchdown ever in high school football history. Sophie's Sophie ain't no, even though she like the cute girl, Sophie ain't no, she ain't no back down. Sophie really about that life. But hey, man, she older that. Like I said, when somebody chip your tooth in the basketball game and they hurt your ankle, it's gonna be in the back of your head, And Sophie got her good back.
Sorry, I got the little ones in the background.
You can tell Sophie really know, like I said, she a black belt, but you could tell she's a black belt. I know Burge being a martial, because I was in martial arts when I was younger, and I know Burge is in he took martial arts. That move that she put her in with her head like that, that's the Muay Thai when you start doing the knees to the face. You know what I mean?
To the face, man.
Yeah, that's the Muay Thai move for the knees to the face.
Yeah. But no, the refs, I will say this, the refs learned their lesson, because tonight it was, in the Sky and Sparks game, it was Rebecca Allen and Rakia Jackson who was getting into it, and the refs immediately jumped in along with other players.
Oh, well, you see, Rakia just got into it last week too. I didn't put that clip up today, but Rakia just, it's been a lot of little joints going on. Like, that ain't the only little scuffle up that's been going on, because Rakia just got her work in last week. You know what I mean? She showed what she was on. But then we also seen Mabry back down over the weekend. Mabry tried to run up on old girl, and she was like, never mind. She ran up on her and was like, you know what? Never mind. I'm cool on this one.
Let's go.
McBride pushes it over.
I am on a podcast. Get out of here. Out.
And Collier driving and sneaks. Williams to Collier. And a cup yesterday. Collier. A has entered the game and doesn't waste any time.
Hey, y'all, she had more points in the first half than the Sky team. She had just as many points as the Sky team had in the first half herself. Man. And I say we coming back to where we left last year. We should have won the championship last year.
Here's Carlton turning the corner.
Coming back to where we left on the table, y'all.
I agree. I do agree.
No, we came back. Coming back.
And she's on one today.
She's making it look so easy too. Like she's.
And let me say this. Even though, look, we only lost one game. I ain't watched the game tonight, so I don't know what happened tonight. But when I say even the game we lost, we shot horribly. But when I talk about the Minnesota Lynx, like, I know a lot of people like last year, we don't like to talk about the refs, but they cheated the hell out of us against the New York Liberty. And I get that they wanted the New York Liberty to win the championship because they ain't won. They wanted, I'm a UConn fan, so Breonna Stewart, she got one of the most decorated careers college basketball ever. The only player, had 4 championships every year she was there. She didn't stay no extra years or nothing like that, like a couple of these other players. But they wanted to get the New York Liberty a championship last year, and unfortunately, it fell at the hands of us. And it shouldn't even came down to that last possession, to be honest. But she definitely traveled her ass off, and I feel like we taking that shit to heart, man. And this season, as of right now, I just don't see nobody rocking with us. Like I think right now we're like head and shoulders above any of the competition in the WNBA right now. I don't see nobody beating us in the series this year. Nobody. And that's just where I stand with when it comes to this year. Of course, injuries could play a major key in that, but as of right now, if we healthy, I don't see nobody fucking with us.
Yeah, if y'all healthy, y'all are the team to beat.
V is playing like the best motherfucking player in the league right now. I don't know what's going on with the Aces. The Aces got to figure it out. I think they may be a little older on the back end side. Of course, you got Asia. On the back end side of their superstars may be kind of older, is why they kind of going through the motions. And even though we see the Sparks, going through their issues, we got to remember Cameron Brink is not there, and the one bad light skinned chick, she got hurt at the beginning of the season too. I was watching that game when she got hurt. I forget her name, but she nice too, and she got hurt. So they missing two of their best big players, that we say.
Right. I will say this about the Aces. I feel when you look at their struggles like this year, because I was shocked when they when Kelsey Plum left. I feel that shows the value she had on that team.
A lot of people was discrediting her, and I didn't get why. I kept telling people because a lot of people wasn't giving Kelsey her props, and I know Asia's at work. Asia's definitely one of my favorite players in the league, but you also need somebody like a Kelsey. And yeah, they got Chelsea Gray and all that, but Kelsey is an automatic scorer. She's a bucket getter, and she could turn it on. Her 3-point shot making is one of the best in the league. And when you take that threat away, now you could play the paint. And now you got to make Asia work even harder. Yep. Now Asia's having to work way harder than she ever had to. I think they are definitely missing Kelsey this year. And like I said, if anything, I'm going to be more excited to see, honestly, how when Hambry, you got Kelsey, you got Hambry, and when Cameron Brink, I don't know when they said she should be coming back soon. Is she back yet? I ain't watched the last game.
No.
Okay.
Brink isn't back yet. Rakia Jackson played tonight.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, when she get back, man, they're gonna be cool. They may not make no noise this year because they may be too far down, but I feel like the LA Sparks, man, they actually have a really good team. Like they just need to like I said, they need Ray Burrell, because she went down. So she was kind of holding it down while Cameron Brink been hurt. So Ray Burrell went down. But yeah, they, Odyssey Sims, Rakia Jackson, Azura Stevens, she's a beast. Sarah Ashley Barker, she was a beast in college. We seen what she was doing last year in the tournament. Darika Hambry, man, they got a stacked team. They just need to be healthy. When they get healthy, the Sparks are going to be another team you got to look out for. And shout out to Vegas actually shocking a lot of people. I know a lot of people was talking about my homie Chin. Why she get drafted I'm like, y'all hating on us UConn players. Y'all know why we get drafted, because we know how to play the game, and we come up under one of the best coaching tutelages that you can come up under Gino Auriemma. You know what I mean? One of the best coaches ever to step on the fucking floor. So she out here showing out, and now Vegas, they just dubbed them actually today the most the most valuable franchise, valued over $500 million now. So they just dubbed that today. So Vegas is a new team, and they valued over $500 million. They the number one valued team, even over the Indiana Fever. So I was surprised to see that, but
I'll be honest, I wasn't. I'm not surprised to hear that.
Yeah, because Vegas is Vegas.
Right. And not only that, you got to think, like, the Aces have had a couple championships. Like, this is just the Fever's second year with Caitlin. Yes, she has brought more eyes, and she has, by her being in the league, merchandise sales and stuff is up because now other players are being recognized by your casual fan. But I'm not surprised.
Still Indiana.
Huh?
It's still Indiana.
Right. So exactly. So I'm not surprised to hear that Vegas has a higher value than the Indiana Fever. You know, because you had people who were watching before Caitlin got there and people who were Aces fans. So,
Vegas is, Vegas been waiting for a professional team for a long time.
right.
They're supposed to get a football team. They was in talks to get an NBA team. So when you look at it, outside of the hockey squad, like this is the first, the second professional team they got.
Paige Beckers is already breaking.
Let's get to this next clip, y'all. Smash that like
button.
Hey,
UConn, you already know UConn.
Breaking record. Paige Beckers is already breaking records because why would she not? She just became the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 200 points and 50 assists, surpassing many great players, including Caitlin Clark, to reach this feat. And I'm sure this won't be the only record that she breaks.
Hey, man. Y'all know I got a special holding for my UConn players. Paige is one of the ones.
She just became the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 200 points and 50 assists, surpassing many great players, including Caitlin Clark, to reach this feat. And I'm sure this won't be the only record that she breaks.
Now, I'm going to keep it 100. I don't really like these type stats because these type stats are geared and they could be modified to who they want to modify them to. But what I will say is even though Dallas is underperforming, when you look at Paige and what she's doing, see, Paige got to come in with more, she got 3K out there, one of the best players, top 10 players in the league. So she got some beasts that she had to kind of compete against, and they just now are starting to understand that you need to run the offense through Paige. Paige is one of them ones. She's the last of our Kobe tutelage, so she's one of the last ones that comes under that Mamba mentality tutelage. So we got to give Paige. Paige is going to be one of the ones. The only reason why her stock dropped a little bit was because she got hurt in college. She was out for like a year and a half, so she was in the rankings with, it was her and Caitlin.
What's this Kobe mentality tutelage? What is that?
You remember when Kobe was coaching and shit?
Okay. I didn't know he coached her. My bad. That's what I was asking. Okay.
Yeah. She was it was supposed to be her, and then his daughter. You got to remember she was committed.
Right. Yeah. Okay, I remember now. I'm with you.
Her and Paige was supposed to run UConn, and then the unfortunate incident happened. So Paige had to go out there, and a lot of people, like I said, we could have damn near won 2 championships back to back. We lost to actual Caitlin Clark in Iowa in the Final Four, and I know a lot of people, like I said, injuries part of the game, but damn, we had 5 of our top 8 players injured going into the Final Four that year. And we still made it a good, Paige was carrying that team by herself. She was the only starter. The only starter that ended up in the final. She led us to the Final Four, and she was the only one in the whole tournament on our starting squad. The rest of our players all got hurt. And Paige was that nice, so she led us to the Final Four. Then the next year, she came and won a championship for us right before she left. You know what I mean? And she could have stayed another year because she, when you get injured in college, I guess you could get extra years, but she ended up going this year. But, Paige is one of them ones, man. Like I said, she had great coaching. She got to be around Kobe and get that, like you said, that coaching tutelage. So I'm just
my nigga Bing, man. We about to get to the commercial.
Yeah, I'm proud of Paige, man. Paige one of my favorite players.
Banger from our brother King L. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. We about to get straight to it. You already know what it is, man. E.N.E every day, all day, no days off, man. Yiddy.
Shout out to Paige.
Shout out
Paige
to Paige.
Buckets. That's what I call her, Paige Buckets.
I gave warning to the foe gaze, still fresh, you might think I'm on my old ways. Only trip when I'm gone 4 days, out to cop another diamond on my home base. I gave warning to the foe gaze, still fresh, you might think I'm on my old ways. Only trip when I'm gone 4 days, about to cop another diamond on my home base. Kings, boys get make out for the gold rush, only strip music getting back what they owe us. I give a fuck about Instagram, man, you know what? Knowing King Instagram's what I sold you. A diamond tester bid these lanes worse enemies. Throw them in the pool next, start turning green. So many summers made a killing on my Cabrini Green. Say my name, Candyman, I'll appear in your dreams. Then take your main thing, have a living out of dreams. Then send it back, tell her everything ain't what it seems. A mirage, a fake, you can't touch this. MC Hammer attitude, ain't no front trick. Unless we in Corvettes, burning rubber on your best corsets. Learn the undercovers. Y'all give me J Revive, so I stay away. Your whole style's another homies on layaway. Go to your APT, cause you don't own shit. Keep the GAT, that's for them clone kids. On my George Gerb flow, how I ice this. And I ain't even mention how the price lit. Stock investments, add the pension decisions. Set my fam up, did I mention I'm flipping? Think diver boards when the water be glistening. Most lanes too broke to ever pay attention. Now it's 30 clips for the AR-12. I could never miss throwing pennies in the well. Plus I'm too small to be sitting in the cell. I ain't smoked out in months, but I lit another L. I gave warning to the foe gaze, still fresh, you might think I'm on my old ways. Only trip when I'm gone 4 days, about to cop another diamond on my home base. I gave warning to the foe gaze, still fresh, you might think I'm on my old ways. Only trip when I'm gone 4 days, about to cop another diamond on my home base. King.
Another banger from my brother King L's album. Yiddy new album, that is.
Record, edit, and share your podcast all in one place with Riverside.
King. Yeah. Let's go. G's, P's, what's your cost like? This a terrible night to have an off night. Alright. G's, P's, what's your cost like? This a terrible night to have an off night. Let's go. These gift shop rappers got the numbers y'all love though. Just know the whole team gon' move if one go. Clip more checks in Nike Town, Chicago. On beats beat 'em to death, my nickname Drago. Owl Apollo Creed and switch my hustle like the seasons. Michelin dining after 4 seasons. Bobby with your flow, I leave your core audience breathe. But when they hear King, it'll change what they believe. Then start the car, no keys. She bobbing, weaving. Top down flow, got your B now wheezing. It's hot now, time for some waves and breezing. Got a mad talking fast on they Puerto Rican. No money talk when you fake chain lanes. We can hit a tick when your rolly gate change. Y'all remind me of the holy moly, man. It's hard to hit a hate sitting cozy on the plane. Only code switching when I'm in a different country. I had to raise the stakes up on you lunch meets. Heard they playing with a 21 young Jump Street. Man, the gang getting wild, call it punky. In my house talking to Drew on the intercom. I'm in the basement, she on the top floor. We be gone, see me on money, transform Megatron. Call it piano, in my loft, do no wrong. I was 16 when I first touched that 16. Movado watch kept the time, then I switched scenes. Pelly Pale Leather had a Jones for big cream. Near long tight slavery whips and chain bling. Guess it's in my blood, so I went and cop those. Let her play the numbers, catch me on my keynote. Lit the game up from the plugs I know. Got the gold from the red, but no McDonald's. It with G-O's and P's like Mitch McConnell. My drive only slow on the Verrazano. Harley switch lanes if the trunk on reload. though. Youngers on their MJ shoot with their eyes closed. I reverse 360, Vinced up my flow. The main thing to change about me is the zeros. Another comma, future, no heroes. Never gonna save us as peace from me, go. No all on my wall, only way I peace those. But now catch me in DR, sipping my law, bro. G's, P's, what's your cost like? This a terrible night to have an off night.
Yeah, you already know what it is, man. Top M, walk with us, Jack.
When you're playing against E.N.E, it's a terrible night to have an off night. I'm telling you that all the time.
Terrible night, man. Terrible.
You're going to have the best game of your life. If you ever step in the ring with one of my E.N.E brethren, you better have the best night of your life when you start rapping on that mic. Because if not, it's going to get ugly.
It's definitely not going to be pretty. Let's go.
Tequila, I'll be right back.
That boy, hey, hold on. I'm sorry. I didn't even. My bad, y'all, man. Hey, that was a good one, L, man. Let me show this one to y'all, man.
What you do right there?
Hold on, I'm about to show y'all.
Oh, yeah, it's getting ready for. Hey, man, we only got about 2 months.
I've been waiting for this. The whole world been waiting on this for so
His
long.
career,
Man.
he's a good fighter, a great fighter. I always say before I see him calling me out and want to fight and everything, I see before. I say before he's a great fighter. But if you look at his career, mention one elite fighter. Just mention me one elite fighter.
So Postal wasn't elite?
Who?
Victor Postal.
Who's that guy?
Oh, so he wasn't commercialized. He wasn't a great. Ricky Burns wasn't elite.
What? 40 years old champion in that moment beat Mr. Postal in my gym. I saw that.
So Ricky Burns wasn't elite.
Ricky Burns doesn't elite.
Okay.
He's not elite.
It's cool.
Is there a champion?
I'm going to fight another elite.
There is
fighter
a champions, good fighters, but elite fighters is different. Wait.
So I'm gonna fight an elite fighter in September.
Yeah. Okay.
Then we're
gonna find out.
We're gonna find out.
And don't get me wrong, you're a great fighter.
I know I'm great.
You're great fighter, but you're gonna find out. I hope your uncle Turki Alashi pay you enough money because it's gonna be. That's for sure.
It may be.
I hope he pay you enough.
But after fighters fight me, they never the same. So I just hope your career continue.
If you look at my career, never the same after me.
You know.
I love it.
Yeah, this the one. That's the one right there.
I love that. That's what I love about boxing. Talk that shit, man. You know? Let's go, man. I can't wait for that fight. I ain't gonna sing hoes on, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's the fight we all been waiting on right there, man. But like, kind of lightweight ducking wreck for real, man.
Slide on that right side of the screen.
We could have been seeing this for real,
I think I actually would have liked to, moved up slowly.
See him calling me out and won the fight and everything. I see before. I say before, he's a great fighter. But if you look at his career, mention one elite fighter. Just mention me one elite fighter.
So Postal wasn't elite?
Who?
Victor Postal.
Who's that guy?
Oh, so he wasn't commercialized. He wasn't.
Who's that Postal?
Ricky Burns wasn't elite.
What? 40 years old champion in that moment beat Mr. Postal in my gym. I saw that.
So Ricky Burns wasn't elite.
Ricky Burns doesn't elite.
Okay,
he's not elite.
It's cool. Is
there?
So my thing is, he should have mentioned Spence. This is who he should have mentioned. That's really his only elite fighter.
It could happen. I mean, why not? If Crawford wanna challenge himself to be great, let him try to be great. So what I'm saying, I'm with it. So I'll be going for Bud. If he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off. He's chasing greatness, so why not? Canelo came up to 175 and all that, and fought Kovalev and fought the other guy too. So I mean, if he can do it, he started at 147. So I mean, if he's doing it, why can't Crawford do it? I mean, it could happen. I mean, why not? If Crawford wanna challenge himself to be great, let him try to be great. So what I'm saying, I'm with it. So I'll be going for Bud. If he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going Crawford. I think.
And I feel where Spence coming from, man.
I actually felt like Spence was more on the path to fight Canelo just because he's a bigger fighter.
Right.
Had Spence not lost to Crawford or even had a more close fight and didn't take this much time off, he was more in path and in line to get the fight before Crawford.
Right.
Spence was an elite fighter, which I'm surprised they didn't actually mention him when they was talking. He was an elite fighter. Spence's problem was he tried to do what he shouldn't have been doing. Like, he can't, stay in the same weight class for your whole career and being a bigger fighter. Like, Crawford is naturally that weight. He's naturally a 147 fighter. Right. Crawford doesn't have to lose weight or anything like that. Like, Spence was damn near, draining himself to get to the 147 fights where he should have been 154. He should have been up to 168 by now. You know what I mean? Spence is taller than both of these fighters. The path to boxing has its own choices, the way it goes. I even thought that one of the Charlos might have fought Canelo before Crawford. But I get it. It's a money fight, and Tashik makes money fights happen. This is a big money fight. Me personally, just a boxing fan, and naturally, I'm going to go with saying Canelo's going to win this. I just don't want it to be where Bud gets knocked out early or something. I would rather it be if anything happens, it'll be later rounds. I don't want to see no quick fight, but I also know that, Bud is playing with fire right now.
He definitely is playing with fire.
This is real fire right now because
I don't know, dudes think that, I don't know what y'all think about Canelo, but Canelo is arguably the best fighter in his weight class right now.
It's not even hard. Benavidez, but like he said, because I watched this whole podcast, which is a super dope podcast. You got I think they're going to be doing this with Tom Brady, Shaq, Dana. And Dana White is the one, he's creating this new, he's the one who actually is creating this new wave with the boxing with Tashik. So him and Tashik got together.
Yeah.
So this new boxing thing, like he said with this fight is his first fight card that he's doing, transitioning. He's still going to be doing UFC, of course, but he's going to be bringing boxing the UFC style fight cards, where he's going to be putting the best against the best, and you ain't going to be able to duck. And that's the way Dana White wants to do it. He said he was tired of losing money in UFC. So y'all got to go watch this. It's only like about a 25, 30-minute podcast, but it's dope to see legends on this. They ask the right questions. They ain't duck no questions, which, you know, happens a lot on these platforms where people don't want to ask a question. Shaq asked the questions he wanted to ask. Tom Brady asked the questions he wanted to ask. And it made it tough on these fighters, but these fighters had to answer the real questions. And you could tell Bud got a lot of respect for Canelo. You know, Bud didn't step too much and say nothing too crazy. He bigged himself up. Canelo was more talking shit. He ain't beating me. You know what I mean? Canelo was popping that shit.
Talking shit, or was he just being real or being honest?
He was being honest, bro. I mean, from his point of view, because he even said that, like, you struggled against a cat at 154. You probably should have went to 160 before you came to somebody like me and tried your hand at 160 before you stepped all the way up to 168. And then when they asked Canelo about Benavidez, he kept it 100 and said, you know, honestly, the reason why I chose this before Benavidez is because it's more money. And he kept it 100, you know, because everybody keeps saying he's ducking Benavidez, which me and Burge have talked about. You know, I feel like Benavidez is the only person out there in the same weight class that can beat Canelo. That's just me. Oh yeah, we're gonna say he lost to Beagle, but he was going up. He was in the ones, you know, he getting to the super lightweight, heavyweight, all that shit. That, you know, Canelo bit off more than he could chew, and I think this is what might happen to Crawford as well. I think what happened to
this is a high technology what Bud getting himself into, is what you're saying.
He's jumping up 2 weight classes to fight this.
That's crazy, and I gotta agree with you on that. I've been thinking the same thing.
But he's getting a $50 million paycheck, so this is the most that he's even got close to. So I get it. You know, he ain't never seen 50 million. I don't even know if Bud's seen a $20 million paycheck, because when he fought Spence, you know, Spence got the bigger check on that fight. And it ain't been no other fights to generate that kind of money for Bud. Like Bud, you know, what he called out was a valid call out. Like Bud's resume is Bud's resume. You can only fight the people they put in front of you. This is how boxing goes. But we also got to be 100. Yeah, he fought some good fighters that was good for us boxing fans that we know is good fighters. But it's like superstar talent. It's a lot of fighters, you know. He could have fought one of the Charlos. He could have fought, you know, Spence again. But I guess Spence ain't, you know, Spence is about to come back and fight Bones here soon, so that should be a good fight. Yeah. But yeah, man, you know, I also ain't going to knock Crawford and say that Crawford can't win. Right. I just don't see it happen.
It's not a question of can he win. It's a question of will he win, man.
Yeah, that's the thing. Canelo's a different beast, man. I think
he's a different type of guy, man. I will say
he's a different type of a boxer, and I believe weight class matters.
Weight class absolutely matters, and that's why
I believe they matter. That's why if I'm a betting man and I gotta put my money on somebody, I'm going with Canelo, because
I'm definitely going.
I just don't think he's a better. I don't think Bud is a better boxer than Canelo. I just don't think he is. And Bud, nice.
Keep coming forward. He gonna keep coming forward all fucking night.
Canelo different, man.
Like he's a hunter, man. Canelo's one of them dudes, like, we ain't never seen him knocked out. We ain't never seen him knocked down. And here you gonna tell, like, I got cats on the timeline, like, Bud is going to knock out Canelo. I'm like, bro, Canelo
he's not.
He done fought.
No, he's not.
He done fought light heavyweights.
He definitely should have, OG. OG, what's happening, bro?
Yeah, he should have fought a fight at 160.
He should have fought motherfucking Spence.
Sure should have.
Well, he could have went up. He didn't even have to fight Spence. He should have fought like Canelo. Like I said, you gotta watch this podcast. Watch it all the way through because Canelo told him what he should have did. He said, you should have fought the champion for the 160 before you came up to me. Because you struggled with the nigga at 154. So if you struggle with the nigga at 154,
Canelo was like, I watched that fight, and I was there.
He's like, I don't even think you would have beat the champ at 160, and now you jump in so you skipping past both of them because you should have gave the homie another fight, honestly. Because if people were saying that you barely won, you should have run that back. But since you didn't run that back, what's his name, Mirror or whatever, you didn't run that back. Then you didn't even step up just another weight class to get your feet wet just to see if you can handle these punches up here. And now you jumping all the way up to me.
Yeah, like you are crazy, man. You gotta crawl before you walk, man. Basically,
I just don't want Crawford to get hurt in this fight, man. Like that's my fear.
You basically tell him that you gotta crawl before you walk. Like
I don't want him to get hurt to where he don't fight again because he about to get this big ass $50 million check. And he ain't gonna want to ever fight again.
Don't let the zeros get you in a world of pain, man. Because Canelo hit hard, boy. We about to get up out of here, y'all, man. Blister guarantee, man. Leave him with your last words, brother.
Hey, man, shout out to the chat. I know I got in here a little late, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to OKC on winning the NBA championship, the first in franchise history. Shout out to Shea, you know what I'm saying? MVP of the finals, you know what I'm saying? OKC got some nice young talent out there, so they should, you know what I'm saying, be in the running next, you know what I'm saying, few years out there in the West. You know what I'm saying? Sad situation what happened to Halliburton, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know he definitely wanted to be out there with Game 7, you know what I'm saying? That was the first Game 7 that we had in 9 years. So, you know what I'm saying? I know he wanted to be a part of that, but, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully he come back, you know what I'm saying, full recovery and he able to, you know what I'm saying, get out there again. But, yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all click in that link. My brother L's new album is mad fire. You know what I'm saying? Something for everybody on there.
Coming up here shortly.
And you know what I'm saying, Butcher Boys, you know what I'm saying, we got a project dropping this Friday as well. So E.N.E, you know what I'm saying, we putting this music back out. You know, make sure y'all tune in.
You already know, man. King L.
Friday, I can't wait. It's like fucking Christmas.
Talk to him before we get up out of here, L.
Hey man, I imitate what gonna be a lot of. Hey, shout out to OKC. You know, let's just make sure, you know, shout out to the champions that went out there, that did their thing. These dudes got first round picks going all the way into 2031. So they could still keep adding to their team, or they could even trade and bring another superstar in. They're nice, man. We're looking up to some good fights that's about to start coming up. You know, the summertime is more boxing matches and more fights coming up. We're gonna be covering those. Hey man, I'm just excited, man. Tune into the Big Three. Big Three popping, the WNBA popping. And we're going to be bringing y'all nothing but the real, you know, every week, man. We're going to keep y'all informed, and I appreciate everybody for coming out tonight. Peace, love, and blessings. You know what it is. Every day, no days off.
You already know, man. It's your brother and your brother, Virgil Berry, a.k.a. Stats with the Facts. We got to get up out of here. I appreciate everybody coming through, showing that love, that support. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world on this beautiful Tuesday, but y'all right here with us. We appreciate that, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Shout out to OKC, the world champs. You understand me? Shout out to E.N.E. Shout out to my man, Terrence Bud Crawford, man. I can't wait till that fight. I'm gonna just say that, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening, man. We might have a show tomorrow. I don't know right now. I'm gonna find out tomorrow if I got something I need to take care of when I get off of work. You know what I'm saying? But if not, we might have an impromptu show. I don't have nothing scheduled for right now because I possibly potentially might have to take care of something when I get off of work tomorrow for a few hours. So we're going to see though. Thank y'all for tapping in. You already know what it is, man. We're going to leave y'all with the anthem for 2025, man. All my black brethren, stand up. We here, man. FBA all day. Every day, no days off. Just like it's E.N.E all day, every day, no days off. Shout out to my brother King Els with a fire classic album. Y'all go get that, man. Hit that link at the bottom of this page, man. Tap in, walk with us, man. Let's go.
What question is it? And a hat.
Task Force, Black Force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E.N.E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on all of our black kings. All black everything, we got black tea. All black coffee, man, I don't add green. North give you all you need, no more caffeine. Close down the whole set, no more casting. Remove targets off our back like a black team. We keep growing up the game like a black team. The girl got a problem with me, then get at me. I'm tired to a bumper, now you got a drag queen. You can't stop me, you old as jalopy. This is past me, and I got it photocopy. Caught him on film, flow tracks and sloppy. Trying to attack me, you a carbon copy. I shoot the heat like chimney blocks, and I charge for a look, put me in a penalty box. Man, I'm killing the ops while I look at my watch. All hands on deck like the time on the clock. Task Force, Black Force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E.N.E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on our black
Keep
kings.
my grass cut low to catch a glimpse of the snakes. Devilish serpents with purpose to steal your cake. Smiling in your face while they got their eyes on your safe. Yeah. Boy, that hatred, man, they make you do some foul things. Switch up on your niggas like the numbers when the Dow change. When I'm with familiar, still a grind like a broke. Take it for granted, shit be gone in the proof of smoke. Better put your plan in action, niggas get you used to hope. Formulated the plan, calculated the steps. 2020, my vision, see my way to the check. Get it. Only way is up, I made my way to the steps. Let's go. Look, only way to move is building kingdom shit. Niggas won't make a move, want you to bring them shit. But God bless the child that can hold his own. They want to give you numbers in the cell like a mobile phone. But fuck a cop, any wicked, you this was just fuck. Cause niggas on the edge, there for you to push. Bullets loaded tight up in that magazine. Bring a nightmare to American dreams.
Task Force, Black Force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E.N.E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on our black kings.